there, I am Angela Kufuor. Welcome to World Digest. Let's turn our attention to the US, where there are discussions on NASA's Artemis program. Have you heard about NASA's Artemis program? We are not just talking about it, we are looking at it through the former New York City's mayor's eyes, Michael Bloomberg. What does Bloomberg think about Artemis, and why does it matter for space exploration? Let's get started. What is this amazing NASA's Artemis program all about? For those who don't know, the program was named after the twin sister of Apollo and aims to land the next humans on the moon by 2025. How did this crazy idea all start? It began in 2017 when the then Trump administration set its sights on returning to the lunar surface. However, Artemis isn't just a sequel to Apollo. What is it then? Its goals are far more ambitious. Some would say that it is truly out of this world. Let's journey back to 2017, precisely December, when this program was officially launched. Why was this program created? NASA's Artemis program was launched for these key purposes. 1. To establish a sustainable human presence on the moon. 2. To test critical technologies for Mars exploration, and also to foster international collaboration and private sector partnerships. Looking at how the program is behind schedule and overspending billions of dollars, experts and taxpayers are demanding answers. Artemis was intended to land astronauts back on the moon after Neil Armstrong's giant leap for mankind more than half a century ago. In case you missed it, the program has spent nearly $100 billion without anyone getting off the ground, though the initial budget was set at $93 billion through 2025. This includes the development of the Space Launch System (SLS), Orion spacecraft, and the Lunar Gateway. This time around, NASA isn't just planting flags, they are building a moon base, studying lunar resources, and gearing up for humanity's next giant leap, Mars. You heard it right. You might be familiar with Michael Bloomberg or some of his works. Michael Bloomberg is a business mogul and philanthropist. He has been vocal about the importance of innovation and public projects. He asserts that the next US president should rethink the program in its entirety. Bloomberg has long supported scientific advancement and data-driven policies. He's likely to see Artemis as a technological adventure and an economic geopolitical strategy. After all, space is becoming the next big arena for global competition. According to Bloomberg, the more he learned about Artemis, the more it became apparent that it was a massive waste of taxpayers' money. Seriously, when you hear someone who is a science enthusiast saying these words, it means there is fire on the mountain. Where is the problem coming from? Well, through the lens of Michael Bloomberg, the problems all start with the mission, which is more political than scientific. He claims that technology has come a long way since 1969, and there's little humans can do on the moon that robots cannot. According to Bloomberg again, the program is going nowhere. How different is the NASA Artemis program from the China and Russian space exploration programs? But how does Artemis stack up against its rivals? Let's talk about China's space program and China's lunar ambitions. If you are curious about space exploration programs, you might have heard about China National Space Administration, CNSA. For those who don't know about it, the China National Space Administration, CNSA, is making significant strides. China has already landed rovers on the far side of the moon and plans to establish a lunar base by the 2030s. Unlike Artemis, which emphasizes international collaboration, China is pursuing a more independent approach. The US and China are not the only nations with space ambitions. Russia is also making waves in their space program. Russia, once the leader in space with its Soviet era achievement, is now playing catch-up. Russia is still a critical partner in the International Space Station. However, they haven't matched Artemis' skill or ambition. So, where does this leave us? China is close behind with a steady and determined strategy. The US, with Artemis, is pushing for a new era of space exploration. And Russia, well, they are struggling to keep up. But why does Artemis matter? You might be asking yourself the same question. Artemis is more than just a space program. It's a statement. It signals the US is committed to leading humanity's next great adventure. It is also a chance to foster international partnerships, advance STEM, and inspire the next generation of explorers. The Artemis program reminds us that space exploration isn't just about going somewhere. Is it worth the investment? How do you see it shaping the future of space exploration? What do you think about the whole Artemis program? Let us know in the comment section below.